Well, I think we're finally ready to kick off this morning. We've had our oatmeal. The first task is to see if we can move the very, very heavy sleepers into the back garden. We've decided we're going to try to just get 2 of them in today to make it easier to actually screw in through the sleepers into the planks for the shelving. And then once we've got at least the corner ones screwed in, we can put the other sleeper in, and then I'll have to just use the pocket jig to do that side. Either way, it'll be slightly complicated because there's a couple of tree trunks there that we've not pulled the tree trunks because we want them to decay and feed the bugs, which is kind of the whole point of the bug hotel. So we're going to just dive in, get started. It'll be another kind of hodgepodgey day, but hopefully lots of activity.
Exciting footage of a bitumen covered post. Alright, now on to the next bit.
Basically, what we're trying to do is put it right so that the long way edge, so the wider edge, we want to be at the end of this. So it doesn't necessarily have to be flush against the wall, because the sleepers are probably 15 to 18 mil wide.
Okay.
And the planks for the bug hotel are 23. So it can be a few centimeters away from the wall.
And we'll probably have to be.
Yeah, because I mean, this is a challenge until we get in here. I don't know what kind of concrete footing this shed is going to have and how far out it's going to go. It's just really hard to say.
Well, I haven't found anything in digging up the shed so far, but
yeah, the challenge is because we've got to go 2 feet deep, we may come up against something, because
there is that.
But also because there were the 2 trees here, even though they were small, we're definitely going to come up against the roots. So that'll be challenge number 1. But basically, we want it. Oh, there we go. There.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hole there then.
Yes, a 2-foot hole there. I mean, obviously, the narrower the hole, the better. We want it 2 feet deep, but we don't want it like 2 feet wide, because then we have to fill it back in with postcrete.
Yeah.
What would be helpful? Can you just hold that on there?
Okay.
Because I think the first time I took measurements of this,
so
I was confusing something. Couldn't tell you what. Centimeters, inches. It all went a bit sideways. So
I've currently got it flush with the edge of the brickwork. But not necessarily level with.
Okay. Oh my god.
There's also sagging a bit in the middle here.
Oh, that was an amazing metal cut.
Ow.
Okay. So basically 198, 199, 16. Shit. Bloodshed. All right.
Oh. I will go get a plaster while you narrate to the camera.
Wouldn't be right to make without a bit of bloodshed.
Remember, kids, Army Painter color primer, like every other Army Painter thing, absolutely atrocious for painting your army. Apparently, not brilliant for spraying markers for digging holes either. Well, give it a lick.
Ew. Fine. There you go. I'm a vampire.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. No, never mind. Oh, that's that finger buggered for the day then.
I mean, the nice thing is it's a nice clean cut. pretty much where that pulling up my rotten wood. The bugs need that.
No, we'll keep it on hand. It's just, it's
I
not.
mean, that's some primo bug filler right there.
Oh, I'm guessing this is all of the sawdust from day whatever. Oh, crikey!
What?
Frog.
Oh, a big frog. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Mate, you early. Oh, you have to be quick. He's running away.
This is the best. Hello, giant frog. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, buddy, you are going to love the pond that's going to be here in a week or two. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so being very careful not to disturb our friend the frog. What we are trying to do is
so dig a hole in this point here next to the frog.
well, no, I mean, this is the hard thing is ideally it would be where that post is, but because of that tree, I just don't know how to get I don't know how to get that brickwork off, which doesn't seem to be structural. Those bricks and that post ideally would come out. Annoyingly, this is the much uglier side.
So we're prioritizing that wall then?
Yeah, just because it's easier, which is, is that the right life choice? Should we work on covering the ugly side first? Because that's just not attractive. It's where the dog gets through, but it's also going to be so much more difficult. Thoughts?
Trying to avoid those. Most of them, just trying to work out what I'm aiming at.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess we could flip a coin. Worst first or easiest? I picked up some very exciting new chairs on FreeCycle. They are so comfy. Andy's just gone back to get the rest. So while he's doing that, I'm going to set up my miter saw. Hopefully.
Finally, having finished being Uber for dining room chairs, let's actually get to work. And featuring the new toy.
We were really lucky to have our friend Victoria's help for a couple of hours in the afternoon. She had come to help put the posts into the ground, but obviously because of the delays of Andy having to make a couple of trips out to Bromley to get some things from Free Cycle, and then working in the heat, obviously he had to take a lot more breaks just to stay safe. Where I was working in the shade most of the day, he was really taking the brunt of it. So Victoria helped to pick up pine cones that had been left behind to get those ready for the bug hotel, and very helpfully, we took a lot of nails out of the different bits, and then I rolled a nail right into my hand and had a bunch more bloodshed because it was just that kind of day. It did take quite a lot of work just because of the terrible quality of the fence panels that I bought. So we had to tear them apart, deconstruct them, reconstruct them, saw them off, shim. I mean, it was just such a lot of work. We got there in the end, but it was rather exhausting, I think, for everybody involved.
You may notice a change to the timbre of that footage as it went on. You may also, if you are very good at reading tape measures, notice it's nowhere near the 2 foot we're after. And there's a very specific reason for that. Well, 2 very specific reasons. One is the sun that is in absolutely no way 24 degrees. This feels like 28 at least. So, yes, basically, in short, I've had to stop in lieu of taking a massive amount of heat stroke. But the other issue is does hit an absolute wall of the thickest clay you've ever seen in your life. That's just one sample of it. Yeah, that is almost potter's clay level clay, which you can't really jackhammer through unless you just want a solid lump of clay that's got a crescent shaped hole in it. So yeah, 50 out of the 60 centimeters we were going for, well, we're going to have to just sink the hole or sink the posts at 50 centimeters there and not destroy me, the jackhammer, and well, the post. And then, well, yeah, I'm just stopping because I'm going to. It doesn't seem as I've got a heat stroke, but it does seem like a way of experimenting with it. Right, and then probably we're going to cut to whatever Tanya's been doing.
Okay. Nearly there with the... Oh. No. There we go. neverendingfencerepair.com.
Right. Now, having seen some footage get cut off at some random point, you won't be thinking, Andy, what were all your jokes about in that segment? And mostly it was swear words and then some jokes. Yeah, but yes, we at some point after the camera stopped, actually put the fence in. I don't know how to make footage of a fence exciting, but it does mean we've got a basic amount of privacy. Yes, Tanya is currently preparing a shim to put that panel in. Somewhere over there.
Here is exciting footage of needle nose pliers.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that was what you missed. Stay tuned while we switch to one of our other phones. Shim, 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 shim the fence.
We've got some more battens arriving in the morning, so tomorrow this fence will go in.
The day didn't go quite as smoothly as we had hoped. We did get a lot done, just maybe not the things we thought we would get done. A lot more bloodshed than I think we were prepared for, but we made it through, so yes. And we even tidied up the dining room area a bit, brought the miter saw inside, brought our new chairs inside, which are wicked comfy. So at least we've got a bit more room to kind of store things and landing pad in here, and even have a nice little charging station for my billion D tools. I just need to get another little power strip to put down there. Yeah, overall, not a bad day, just well exhausting.